Hello everyone, this is my second time recording a video since I came back from Ibiza. The first one I've recorded, I've edited and everything and it's on my computer and it will not publish for some reason, and I made a shambles of it anyways. I hadn't some parts I didn't record and other parts I did, and I was just filling it in with writing. It was just kind of a mess of a video anyway, so maybe it was just a sign that I shouldn't upload it. But yeah, so this video is going to be different anyways because the one I did in the last video was kind of like a bright eye thing, but I was watching Xfactor and I saw Tulisa wearing a red lip and black eyeliner and I thought it was really nice, so I think I'm going to do that today. Yeah, I'm happy to be back, I guess, at this stage. I've been back a good few days now. It was so good, it was really good. I put some pictures at the end of this video of the sunset there, which was like unbelievable, and that's probably it. I don't think you really want to see me and my friends out there, but I definitely recommend it to anyone who wants to go. Like, if you have any questions about it, just ask me in the comments below. The place we went to was really meant for like it was more of a party scene. If you wanted a peaceful holiday, I wouldn't really go there, but it was really good. We went to all the super clubs like Amnesia, Space, went to Ibiza Rocks to see Example, went to we didn't go to Pasha, we went to Privilege, which is Tiesto's club, Es Paradis. We just went to loads, like, and there's really good DJs on. We saw Calvin Harris and Layback Luke, Tiesto, loads of them really. There was Carl Cox. It was good. And I didn't like that music before, but just when you're there, it's just the whole atmosphere takes you in. It's insane. But anyways, moving swiftly along, I'm going to start. I've already primed my face. I've already moisturised with Good Things, the moisturiser, and my Smashbox primer. Also, when you're about to do, I'm doing a red lip today, so when you're going to wear a bright lip, it's a good idea to always moisturise your lips before you start doing your makeup, because it just shows up really obviously if you have dry lips. So I'm just going to put this on. This is Dermalogica. I got it, it says Climate Control. I found it in my room, I can't find my Carmex, so this is the next best thing. Anything that just gives your lips a bit of moisturisation beforehand. Preferably Carmex or something like this, not like Vaseline. Okay, so we're going to start with, as usual, I'm mixing my foundations. I'm mixing MAC and Chanel. As you can see, I didn't really get a tan, but it's okay. I just went from a lesser I went from a lesser stage of vampire pale to, you know, a lesser state of death, I think, in terms of paleness. So I'm going to persevere and keep wearing my Sally Hansen and wear these two bad boys. So I'm using NC 20 as usual and number 20 in Chanel Pro Lumiere. I know this foundation looks really yellow right now, but I am going to be wearing tan, so it won't look as bad. Make sure you just pull it down and rub it a bit over your ears just to make sure the colour is like even all over. Even though people will know you're wearing foundation, but it will look a little less obvious. I'm going to start with my eyebrows, and I'm using my 266 brush from MAC, and I'm going to start with my eyebrows, and I'm using my 266 angle brush from MAC and my charcoal brown eyeshadow, because not that I'm trying to completely recreate the look, like I'm not going to try and look like Tulisa, but she has quite dark eyebrows in it anyways, so if you did want to really recreate the look, you would kind of want to make your eyebrows pretty dark. so that's the eyebrows done. It's hard to kind of see in the pictures. I'm only looking at one video of her during Janet Devlin's audition, and it's just a freeze frame of her at like 1:52, and she had the black liner, and I think she does have eyeshadow on her eyes, but it's kind of hard not to see. But I reckon it's kind of just light in here, and then a slightly dark crease, but mostly it's just the dark liner and then the lips. So because when you're doing a red lip, it's kind of best to keep the eyes simple enough, unless you think you can pull off dark eyes and a red lip, which is kind of hard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with Shroom, which is this one here. And some of my eyeshadows are still breaking. That's really sad. Aphrodisiac just fell out on top of me. But anyways, I'm going to use Shroom. Yeah, it's just a kind of a shimmery, creamy colour. And I'm going to use that on the... Oh, I'm going to put down a base. I forgot to use the base. This is just chilled on ice. Like, some people don't need to use bases, but if I don't, my eyeshadow will not last half as long. And it's just a pain. It just creases on me and doesn't look too nice. Yeah, that's Chilled on Ice Paint Pot by MAC. Yeah, so I'm going to use Shroom and put that over the base. Because it does look like she's wearing a kind of a... It could be even gold. I'm just getting like one glimpse of her eye kind of being like... Her eye's like open, so you can only get a small bit of it there. So I might mix a little bit of gold in with it, because gold does really look nice with when you're wearing red lips or pink. I'm going to mix in a small bit of gold because I just feel like she could be wearing it because it's kind of shimmery. So I'm using, it's one of those little palettes you get from MAC, so it's just, get any kind of a gold you have. And I apologise about my hoarse throat, but I have a chest infection again, just the third time this summer. I don't think my holiday helped at all with it, but I'm just refusing to go to the doctor because I'm sick of spending money on antibiotics. And now I'm going to get a 217. It's kind of dirty, but I'm going to be using browns anyways. And I think I'm going to mix Era, which is that colour there, and a small bit with Mystery. So Mystery there and Era. I'm going to go with Era first just to know where I'm going with it. Mystery is quite a dark colour, so you don't want to just slam in with it because you'll have a big dark eye then. I think it's just really to define the creases what they're doing here. So I'm going in with the Mystery now, and I literally only tipped it in to the shadow with the brush. It's just to define the crease a wee bit more, to give it a bit more of a smoky look. I'm just bringing it across really lightly. I'm going to put in a bit more in the outer corner. I'm I'm going to blend it out a small bit with my 224 brush from MAC, just to make it look a little less harsh, because you actually can't really see a line on her one. Okay, so I'm going to do my black liner next. And I got a new one and I'm so excited because when you get, my one was so dried out, it was terrible. So I finally got a new one. And like, you don't realise the difference it makes to have a new gel eyeliner. Like the old one was, I thought it wasn't that bad, but Jesus, this is so much easier to use. It's so much, it goes on much easier. Now, she doesn't do a flick, it's literally just a, it's quite a thick line though. So I'm going to start in the middle, I suppose, to kind of guide me. That's kind of how it just ends like that, really. It's, there's no flick going on. I kind of like it, it's kind of funky or something. But yeah, there's a lot of space here, like at the start, the thickness doesn't really kind of start until there. She doesn't seem to be wearing a lot of like anything, even mascara kind of underneath on the bottom lashes or anything. So I'm going to just use Era again, which is just a light brown colour, and on the push brush, and just kind of run it along to just kind of define the lashes a small bit more. And mascara. For some reason that didn't record. I think my camera hates me, but I just used my normal Max Factor false lash effect and mostly did the top lashes, but I did put a small bit on the bottom because I prefer it myself. I don't like it on me not to have it. But next is the lips. I'm going to just wipe off any like of the remaining lip balm you had on. Now I have a MAC lip liner in red with 2 Ds, and I do have a Barry M one, but it doesn't last as well as this, so I'm going to use this one. I would recommend it. Yeah. You can kind of just fill it in then with the liner. Oh, it's not showing up as well on this, but this is a very red lip liner. If you're not like a fan of the brightest lips, you're better off probably blotting the lipstick on with your finger and not using a lip liner. And her lips are quite orangey toned red, but I don't have an orangey tone one, so we're gonna have to bear with me with my Lady Danger, which from MAC. I got it the last day. And that is it. I think I'm not a big fan of blush when you're wearing red lipstick. I just think it looks a bit crazy. So I'm gonna use my Chanel bronzer Eco Tools brush. And that's it. So I hope you like it. Just that's the eyes up close. I kind of like, I normally have to wear a flick when I'm wearing gel eyeliner, but I kind of like it like this. So if you want to see a picture, I don't have a blog or anything, so I can't really link you to it because it's just on a video. So it's Janet Devlin's audition. I'll link it in the underbar, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, if you want to know how to do these nails, I saw them on a lovely girl called Tara's. It's her channel. It's Hey XX Hey, I think, but I can't remember the actual name. But I will put it in the underbar as well because she has a tutorial on how to do them. Mine are all chipped now, but it is cool. So yeah, check that out. And thank you for watching, and I will hopefully have a new one up soon. Goodbye.